Hello friends, welcome to Gate 2. Today we are welcoming Ede, coming straight from Berlin. Ede has a lot of relevant release recently on labels, amazing labels like Inner Visions. Ede, welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much. I'm fine, guys. I had a really long flight, but finally here.
Yeah.
The last time was also great with you guys, and now this time in this nice club. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you.
Wow, what's your feeling about tonight?
Well, I'm really looking forward, and like you guys said, no handies, and this is something different than usually in Dubai. So it's kind of little Berlin in Dubai. So I'm really happy to be here and to see how it's going tonight, and also without the bottle service scene. Like let's see. I'm really happy.
Yeah, we are happy as well. It's gonna be for sure something to remember. Tell us about your travel, your favorite destination recently or in the future. What's the moment you are looking for?
Yeah, I just had my 6 weeks in Mexico. We traveled a lot and see different cities. I had really nice shows, and now I do this kind of let's see, Middle Eastern tour. I play now here in Dubai, and then in Azerbaijan, and then I go to Istanbul next week. So I'm really looking forward, and Istanbul is also where the city my parents come from, so I'm really excited, and it's also always nice to always go there to see friends, eat good food and have a good party, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, food is important.
It's really important. It's one of the most important things.
Yeah, especially in Turkey.
Especially in Turkey.
And how is the food in Berlin? I'm joking, like, how is the life?
Yeah, the life in Berlin, to be honest, I came to Berlin 8 years ago. I love this city, but it's not this Berlin anymore. It's changing a lot, like everywhere is changing. And after this 6 weeks in Mexico, the first time I think I didn't miss Berlin. Oh. Otherwise, it's always like, oh, I miss Berlin, I want to go back, but this time I don't have the feeling. I don't know what kind of sign this is, but let's see.
What exactly you feel like has changed?
I don't know. It's not this kind cool anymore like it used to be. Okay. It's or maybe I get older. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe as
maybe
well.
also thing. Maybe both things.
And maybe it's a generational feel as well.
I think so as well.
What did you love in Mexico?
So yeah, I mean, first of all, the culture is really warm. Mm-hmm. The people are like more kind. I have the feeling people like smiling in the face. You walk in the street in Berlin, you don't have this anymore, or maybe it was never like this. Or I had the feeling in the beginning, but now it's changing. And of course the weather, it's amazing. I have the feeling you know in Berlin the weather is like you don't really have summer, only 2 or 3 weeks, and then it's really gray and you don't have sunlight and it makes you depressive. And then
but in the summer
the summer is one of the best places, yes, to be honest.
And also, it's not in Mexico that you get nails like this, right?
Yeah, that's of course. I mean, yeah, I did this nails before I moved to Berlin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Maybe it's a German thing.
Maybe.
Speaking about fashion, do you think Dixon and Am will approve this shirt?
Nothing to say.
No comments.
All right, let's go back to something more serious. Let's talk about your next release. The next releases that you are coming up. So
the next release is a Seth Troxler remix on Inner Visions of my track Your Love.
Okay, Ryan Elliott just released one last week.
Released last week on Do My Thing, the remix. Mm-hmm. And now it's Seth Troxler doing, and the story behind is that this Seth Troxler and Ryan Elliott, they are both from Detroit. Mm-hmm. And my Pop-Troid EP on Inner Visions, this was kind of Detroit elements, but more poppy, of course. And this idea came up to say, okay, let's do a remix, make the package like complete with artists that I admire so much, and they are both from Detroit. So
amazing.
This was the idea of it. Yeah.
That's a really cool project. Actually.
Yeah. And next releases, there are some coming up, but it's not fixed yet. But what can I say? And for now is that I want to do for this year more collaborations with artists who tracks I love. Or productions I love, and it's also good to connect with artists and you have more reach. You can reach more people if you
Sure.
do together things. So this is the main idea of it, of course. Yeah.
Can you tell us with who you are working, or it's still confidential?
Yeah, let's wait a little bit, but yeah.
So who would be the dream person to collaborate with?
I mean, I did it already, kind of with Dixon.
Of course.
Yeah, but of course, I would also love to go more poppy.
Okay.
Like, for example, I have also the idea in my back head to work with artists like Frank Ocean,
Oh yeah.
or I don't know, with Drake, for example, because I used to listen to this guy.
Oh, so you listen, type of music you listen at on a daily basis?
I don't like to listen so much in my free time. For example, I know my friends around me, if they're cooking, they listen to music. If they wake up, they listen to music. Or there's radio playing in the back. I like it really quiet at home.
Okay.
But if I travel, then I download an album on Spotify and then listen.
Okay. Like you go through like a full album, like a
Exactly.
proper experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Listening experience.
Exactly.
Nice.
Or I want to listen to different genres, albums, or to see what's going on artistically and what elements they're using and what is the arrangement looks like. I'm like really analytical if I'm listening to music. Yeah.
And this probably translate into your production process when you make a track. How you start a track.
It's happening, I think, subconsciously, of course, because if you listen too much, like strategically or analytically, then of course you get it into your system.
Yeah.
And then in somehow you're doing music and somehow it came up. Oh, let's try this, and then it works. For example, yeah.
Okay, that's.
What would you say like is the main thing in your music production, like in your tracks? Is there like one thing you are obsessed with?
Yeah, at the moment it's step chords.
Okay.
I try to use in every kind of track at the moment step chords. I don't know why, but I feel it like it's something. It's necessary it have to be in my tracks at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah, let's see. And now I also like to do some acid vibes on it. At least some elements. So let's see. Yeah. But step chords I would like to say, and of course vocals. So everything is go more housey, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the.
Yeah. The main elements like back in the days.
When you start a track, it's like you have an idea and then you want to do it, or you just come sit in front of the computer and
Jam.
So I work a lot with samples. So I need an inspiration.
Okay.
You know, to be honest, I need more time to look for samples than to do actually the track.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. So yeah,
So you spend
like
more time.
spending
Yeah.
and then once you have it,
Then you. Inspiration.
Then it comes. Like then you finish. And the thing is about how I do music. It's like how I do music like a DJ digs for the tracks. You know.
okay.
I'll dig for the samples,
sample, the
and
quality one that
Exactly.
will fit your process.
You are
And
like a person with 200 channel or 20 channel.
not even 20. I think it's 10, 12
That's
at
the-
least.
That's
Wow.
the key. Yeah, many friends are saying the same.
Yeah.
7, 8. It's usually the
When you have the right ingredients,
Exactly.
Yeah.
you don't need to overcompensate.
I mean, yeah, of course. My productions also. I had the feeling the last ones. It was also minimal kind of. Now I try to more put some more elements, maybe more percussions, or you know, to make it a little bit fuller. But it's not necessary. Just the vibe, the feel. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not, and you
Yeah.
put it away or you put it into it.
If we speak about DJ things, what would you like? How do you approach a DJ set? Like,
Yeah, I have. So there is this thing. Sometimes I have tracks in my folder. They are so amazing, and I'm so looking forward to play them. So then I build everything around
it,
to reach this.
yes,
The
make
track.
it
Absolutely.
as much pristine and
Exactly.
as possible.
Yeah.
Exactly. And this is the way it usually goes for me. But also for me, it's like sometimes I try to think different or put the tracks in a different order when I'm playing to create another history. I mean, you can play 20 tracks in 5 shows, the same tracks, but
It would be completely
it could be completely different sets because you put them in another order. But for me, the important thing is to play everything harmonic in key, like make
Yeah,
the
yeah,
transitions in key. This is the most important thing.
Okay.
yeah, to have a consistent and beautiful journey.
Exactly.
It's I'm this team as well.
Do you
Team.
prepare them a lot your set, or it's just like you have?
I trust everything like in the night,
Okay.
on me in the night and the people around. So to make this, I know there is some tracks I would love to play, of course, but you have this folder and sometimes you play them, sometimes not, and then it's kind of a journey. It's
Play by ears.
I also it's like sometimes I also have different genres. Sometimes this one night I say I play only house. Sometimes I say I play deep house. Sometimes I say I play disco more or indie. You know, it's depends. Sometimes I mix all together, but in key.
How do you look after like finding new tracks? Do you have like you force yourself to listen to things, or now people send you things? Or?
I get a lot of promos. I listen to them. If I like them, I put it in my folder. If not, then not. And then Spotify, I dig a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bandcamp is also really nice.
Yes.
There are also a lot of tracks they're not on Spotify, for example.
Spotify is so good. When you like a track, go to the radio of this track, and then you have.
Yeah, the algorithm shows you really nice tracks then.
Yeah, the algorithm is pretty good. Huh?
That's true.
Really good.
Concept that you had in your head that you could be as a DJ as you're traveling a lot, and because you love dog as well, that you would love to create something, a platform that DJs can be the travel companion for the dog. Since you're traveling, you know, some people they have to move their dog from a country to another. So
Exactly.
like, that's an idea you had. When did you have this?
Yeah, so if you travel so much, and of course you see also not only the good things, what's going on in the world, of course, then you see you're in different countries, and for me is always, I have a really big heart for dogs. I love dogs so much. And we have also a dog at home, and we rescued also one. And for me, if I travel around and see street dogs, for example, it's kind of breaks my heart, and I have this romantically idea of every dog should have a home, and every dog should have a name.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This is, of course, it's animals. They live in the street as well, but I have this romantic idea of it, and then I fell in love with a street dog in Mexico, and it was the last day before I came to Berlin, and I didn't have the time to prepare anything. And I'm contacted now people if they can maybe find them and check them, go to the doctor maybe with them, and maybe I can take them also, find the process to take them home. And then in this research I find a lot of rescue homes, animal shelters, and they are completely full. Nobody or less people taking dogs from the shelter.
Yeah.
So my idea was to
take them all.
that would be the best if I have the opportunity, but to make aware to people that they should maybe, if they have the time or they want to have a dog, then adopt a dog and not buy a dog. And another thing is we DJs are traveling so much, and we could be a flight attendant, or it's called flight angel, to take the dogs from a country to another country if somebody adopts them.
Exactly.
I have this idea. Let's see the process if I can make it, and then I will start this hopefully.
It's a cool idea.
Yeah, thank you so much.
If you were not into music, what would be your life today?
I studied business informatics.
Okay.
I used to work in IT, but I don't like it so much. So then I stopped. I moved to Berlin, started doing music. And while I do music, I started doing hypnosis. So I hypnotize people if they have some issues, for example, traumatized or stop smoking cigarettes or what else, or triggers. They come to me and I try to solve it with them in 2 or 3 sessions. For example, you have panic attacks.
Yeah.
You come to me, in 1, 2 or 3 sessions I will solve it, and then you don't have it anymore. This is the hypnosis.
He has a back pain.
This is the proper back. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Getting bigger as a DJ,
Okay.
doing more music, working with great artists, not only as in techno scene or electronic music scene, house scene, also with artists they're doing in pop scene.
Yeah.
And I think this is the main idea. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Ede.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, guys.
And
I enjoyed
get
so
ready for
much.
tonight. It's gonna be intense.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense.
It's gonna be intense. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, salut.
Cheers, salut.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.